All right, what's up, guys? So today is Wednesday, the 17th. Let's jump into it. A little bit late. It's already 9:17. SPY. So huge sell-off right from previous day. Well, right from the after hour yesterday. Then I think everybody in most people in our chat were happy because this move was dead on. We saw the pop and we short pretty much we short all the stocks in the ES on this, which was fun. Okay. Well, this is a huge sell off. Look the value, 160 million. Huge gap down, huge sell off. Now we're enter this zone area. If you look at from weekly chart, we're kind of making a double top. So are we gonna head lower? Well, first we have to break through this zone area. I think we're gonna see at least we're gonna see some resistance. So today is Wednesday. Thursday, usually this kind of move will last for a day or two or three, maximum three. We could see a follow through to tomorrow and in the coming day, in like tomorrow, then we're gonna have like a bounce day. That's how I think. Okay. So a few small caps. Let's jump. Small caps doesn't give a shit about SPY. So that's the beauty of small cap. But the danger side is manipulation. A lot of people don't know how to trade this. You have to watch level two and the tape to, pretty much to determine how to play this. Anyway, GLYC and this one, I think they have a, so they're gapping up to 780. 780 is all the way up. So from here, almost 8. I think tomorrow, let me see if I have a borrow. Tomorrow, definitely gonna look for a trade on this. This is a huge move. It's 47%. It's 36% so far. I mean, it could it could fade. We're gonna look short. Okay. What else? INCY. Ecology. Ecology. So ecology Chinese is like 肿瘤. Okay. So they are having a, let me see. 肿瘤 phase 2. I think they had a data or cut. What's they call it? FDA approval, free anti-freeze. Well, you guys can read the news. I usually just go glass and take a look on this. First data will be has okay. The American Society Clinical has probably freeze half data from ongoing. Okay. So anyway, they have a positive news and they're gapping up to 133 right now. So 132 is somewhere right here. Let's see how it goes because 134 is a clean. 135 is big resistant area. Then can they break through here? We'll see. Definitely on watch all these things. If market falls, okay, I think. Well, if market have a follow through tomorrow, I think all this gapper will fade. Will probably fade. Okay, that's just how it is. Even like Jack, like we trade Jack. I short right at the open right here. Seek the weakness 112.50, then cover rest right here. I didn't know SPY was gonna fall that hard. I mean, I was trying to short more right here, but I couldn't get my fill. I was a little bit late, I would say. Otherwise, this thing would just go very nice. 109 to 105, another 4 points. Okay. Anyway, um, what else? INCY. We have a P, Pandora. So Pandora, huge gap up And they have earnings. I guess their earnings, I don't really count their earnings. They actually lost more money. So I guess the market react to the pop, but I totally as expecting this thing gonna fade back more. They pop like 8% because why? Nine, it's like almost 10. I'll use 1050 as a reference or 10. Oh no, I don't think it's gonna be 1050. Probably the most they can get probably 10. Okay. So 985 is like peaking. We'll see how the pre-market acting. I think this one will just more more downside. I do use Pandora instead of Spotify. Well, both are not, I know Spotify is, is better, but Pandora is more. I just happen to download Pandora first, and I always use Pandora in my gym, like when I go to the gym. But yeah, I don't. But they don't make really good profit, and they don't have that more songs like music library than Spotify. So anyway, and if tomorrow the market keep falling, there's nothing is gonna be good. Okay, I don't see anything gonna pop. Let me see what else. There's a guy asking. All right. Let me see what else. Those gap down stock, GMS. I don't see there's a lot of. No, I'm just gonna go through all this. Oh, Cisco, huge drop. Damn, what happened? You, man, that's a lot. A or 10%. Whoa, that's 99% drop. Then tomorrow, but this one doesn't have a really nice range. But it has tons of volume, that's for sure. Um, Man, that's a lot for them. But usually I don't like this kind of stock. But definitely you can keep on watch on this thing. What happened? Is it earning? Oh yeah. Okay. 6 point so shows effective of Trump uncertainty. Okay. That's funny. Red flag for Cisco. Forecast. I'm just too tired to read all this. I don't read. I only glass the news. I don't really go deep into all this earning because actions speak louder than words. If it's a good earning, this thing will go up. Well, not. I'm not saying it's a good earning. If most people like their report, stock will gap up. If people are underestimate or they don't like the stock will tank. Okay, that's basically it. Okay, we go with the majority. You don't want to fight the trend. Okay. Well, gap down doesn't mean the stock cannot bounce by the open. I'm just saying the pre-market after hours like that. So let's see the daily chart. 3120. Ooh, that's a huge for them. It's right here. Well, all this, ooh, we could see maybe some selling tomorrow. But this is a strong report, like strong support area. CTO. Let me see what ZTO is. 13, 18. All right. All right. No. Halo. Ooh, Halo is down. Let me see what else. Cisco. I think we don't have VALE. That old runner is on fire. Ooh, 7-9. This is an old pump. Well, not really an old pump. This is a biotech stuff, I think. I don't like the welding. Okay. PBR. PBR is good. Let's see. Ooh. Night 915. I like that. Little bit pre-market action. 915. Well, not much gap. Probably we're gonna see more tomorrow. AUPH. Ooh, AUPH finally break down. They finally break down this. I haven't looked it for, but one of well, we have a member that really loved this stock. I think she made a lot of money on this. And yep, really nice one. And what else? I think if the market gonna have a follow through, all this major stock gonna have follow through. VRX, I still have this. So, for VRX next support, I'm gonna look for maybe 13 is very possible, like 1295 area. I think by the time it hit 13, I will cover the most. Okay, that's just I'll cover at least another half. Snap, I'm gonna be patient on this. This probably, that's how I think about it. This thing could be a slow fader. Slowly in the next couple days, fade all the way back down. Okay. I won't be surprised to see this thing fade back to 18s, but in a couple of days or a week. If tomorrow gonna follow through more, this thing could drop more. Okay. What else? Chinese stock had a really nice run so far. CTRP, maybe let's see some intraday action. And there's a lot of profit taking, like triggered. If you see the being run up for a really nice move for the past 3 weeks, you know, 20%. I would say like if you swim trading or position trading this kind of stock, people are looking for profit. A lot of these are. Why, all these Chinese concept stock doing the same thing. And what else? I don't couldn't really. Um, Whip set the nice run. Oh, whip set another continuation. I missed the whips on the previous yesterday. It was nice. And what else? Hmm, Let me see my chart. The other one. Where's my chart? SSH, no. AMAT, Nvidia, no. Nvidia is more. It's huge about this thing is like a pump and dump stock. The chart looks like a pump down. Maybe more fate. Sometimes it's like this. When you think the stock could bounce, they just keep on going. Uh, well, we don't know. Okay, we'll see. AMAT had a really nice run. Um, Same thing, AMAT and Dix. I think okay. DKS. So retail start bouncing a little bit, but I'd short DKS today right here at what right here. We short right here, cover most right here. This one is hanging very strong, like relatively strong. Um, but I think compared to the over market, this thing is strong. It could bounce if the market in the coming days. See, because it's all beat up, all this thing beat up. I don't think nobody buying it, but nobody selling it, I guess. Also, what's another one? Uh, oh man, I couldn't. URBN. Yeah, URBN. It's already all these things are being beat up. In the coming days, we're gonna look for a bounce. Okay, eventually these retail sectors, they're not gonna bankrupt. Okay, but temporarily, look at all these volumes. They're gonna bounce in the next couple of days. Could be. We'll see. Just watching this. If you really like to long stuff and bounce plays, I think these are very good ones. All right. So, yeah, we'll see what like what we have in the morning. Mostly I'm gonna stick to, yeah, mostly I'm gonna stick to all these, so far these. The first day is good, when the market is down. The second day, you're trying to look for a follow through. Sometimes you don't get it's hard to get a good entry. Oh, XGTI, they had a run. This one, thought about it. It just came across my mind. I didn't know. I don't have to borrow this one, but it was a really nice example. And this one gap up or for like fall like 14%. Okay, so yeah, that's it. And let's see if the market gonna keep falling tomorrow. Hopefully. Okay, so stay tuned. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching.